Hey! Hey! Before we get into this, I gotta cover two things. First off, I'd like to apologize for this being so late. I had a lot of stuff going on that ended up delaying this episode. Second, I would like y'all to know that this thing we're talking about today is the reason this series took me so long to make, despite me starting Monster Hunter World in June of last year. So just give me a minute to control my rage. I'm calm. I'm fine. Just think of your Poogie in the Dodogama costume, not the all-consuming rage you have for this thing keeping you from doing all of this sooner. Okay, I'm good. Intro time. Hi there, my name's Dragon. I'm a variety streamer who has to keep control of her normally foul mouth or the YouTube overlords who come from my throat and my hypothetical firstborn. Today we're here to talk about this thing. The source of me going down a wiki rabbit hole so I could figure out what this thing's deal was, only for me to rip up all the theories I already had about all the other monsters. I give you the Pukei-Pukei. Pukei-Pukei are bird wyverns, the same family as Kulu-Yaku, but the only thing really bird-like about it are the feathers and them grippers. Everything else seems to belong to two completely different animals. The face and that tongue take heavily inspiration from chameleons. And in fact, the Pukei-Pukei has a downgraded version of the chameleon's ability to change colors. The other animal that went into this thing's design is a frog. A poisonous frog, to be more exact. You see, in nature, animals that are colored that brightly, that aren't trying to attract a mate, look like that for one reason. To spread the message of, do not touch me, you will regret that life decision. The reason could be that the animal is so toxic that it will result in your end if you decide to eat it. The animal could just straight up taste gross. Or like in the Pukei-Pukei's case, it's got a toxin of some kind that'll, once it either ejects or spits it at you, will put you in a world of hurt. The coloration is the one warning you get. Pukei-Pukei produces a poison that it'll mix with the food in its gullet, then when it feels threatened, it'll spit out either through its mouth or its freaky little tail. The poison won't kill a person instantly, but it will eventually if it isn't treated quickly enough. Though it most likely won't outright kill most other monsters, as the poison seems to be more of a deterrent for those, and not hunters who are clearly not paid enough for this job. Like any large herbivore living in an area filled with things designed to kill you in the most horrific ways possible, Pukei-Pukei are on a hairpin trigger. You see, when you're on the rung of the food chain just above plants, you have two options in life. Become impossible to catch and turn into a meal, or attack first, ask questions never at the slightest possible threat. If a Pukei-Pukei decides your free trial of existing is going to expire today, it will not hesitate to start flinging poison, clawing, and screeching till its face literally turns red because it needs to show you how angry you've made it by surviving this long. Yeah, that's how it uses the chameleon's color-changing ability. I know, I'm disappointed too. But that's all there is for both this thing and for today. For those who did tune in, I do hope you enjoyed. Feel free to give this a like, subscribe if you feel like it, and if you have any constructive criticism for me, leave it down in the comments because I can't improve if I don't know what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right. But as always, my name is Dragon, and bye-bye.